application is very important because it will factor largely into your organization's final allocation amount. Be sure to list reliable contacts and check over your application multiple times to make sure it complies to all appropriations guidelines before submitting. Remember that the SG Appropriations team is always happy to answer your questions and to check your budget. We understand that there are many different budget rules and they can sometimes get confusing.
To help streamline and clarify the process this year, we are implementing the Excel budget tool. All organizations must use this budget format in order to be eligible for appropriations. In your budget, please list all of your organization's revenues and expenses for March 10th through October 6th. We want to see the entire budget. Please read the detailed instructions in the appropriations packet on how to use the budget tool and paste a link into your application that the committee can view. One of the best aspects of using the budget tool is that it has formulas built in to let you know if you are following the budget rules based on the request type that you have entered into the cell. These formulas factor in the matching rule and the travel rule to notify you if, yes, that is an allowable amount to apply for, or no, it is not. However, certain rules have not been factored in and you will need to check them for yourself or ask a committee member to check. Conveniently, all of these rules are located in a text box adjacent to the budget tool. Additionally, there are many sheets in the tool with examples of different request types for you to refer to.
There are certain things that appropriations cannot fund, which you now see on your screen. These include salaries, class field trips, alcohol, and events purely social in nature. Other line items are acceptable only under certain circumstances. These line items are clothing, food, and gift cards. Appropriations will not fund these if they are for social purposes. However, we will consider requests for these items if they will meaningfully impact the mission of your organization, such as for charitable or cultural events.
Having an excellent application and correct budget will lead to a much smoother interview. At the interview, expect for a few Appropriations Committee members who have already read your application to spend between 5 to 10 minutes about your request. While the interview is casual, please arrive a few minutes early, be knowledgeable of your request, and ask any remaining questions you may have.
At each step in the process, the Appropriations Committee will be evaluating your application based on 3 aspects: impacts, history, and logistics. Impact encompasses both the number of people positively impacted as well as the quality of that impact. Logistics considers other efforts to acquire funding and the cost effectiveness of your request. We will also look at your history of receiving and spending appropriations funding. Groups that turned in receipts late or gave back large sums of funding will be penalized.
The goal of these criteria is to allocate funds in a way that reduces risk and maximizes benefit for NC State. If you feel that your organization has been unfairly evaluated when you receive notification of your allocation amount, you will have the opportunity to appeal your allocation. To do so, email the reason for your appeal to the Appropriations Chair. If the appeal is deemed valid, it will be brought in person before the committee to reconsider the allocation.
Unfortunately, there are always more funds requested by organizations than the committee has in its budget to give. I encourage you to explore the many other opportunities for resources on NC State's campus. Just a few of these are student media sponsorships, the Finance Committee's Social Justice Mini Grants, and the Campus Cinema Advertising. The Student Center Board of Directors Partnership Fund is also available to receive credits towards Student Center access for meetings and events.
I hope that this help session has helped to answer your questions about student government appropriations. If you still have unanswered questions, please attend an extra budget help session or email me. For W-9 or banking related questions, please ask the student body treasurer, Daniel Harper. Although we are not collecting W-9s as a requirement for eligibility this cycle, if your organization needs a W-9, we will be contacting you individually. For other student organization information, student involvement on the 4th floor of Tally is an excellent resource. Thank you again for applying for appropriations.
And as always,
And as always,
go Pack!
go Pack!
go back.
And as always, go Pack!
Go Pack!